They'll be calling you a radical. Getting down with Ezra Pound in the. Where's Ezra Pound when you fucking need him? So, unfucking believable. Ode to Fuktonium. Am I a Olson guy? A Ginsburg guy? Kerwick. Getting down with Ezra Pound. You said you were going to put me on a fucking shelf. Well, I got some news for you. You can eat your lunch all by yourself. So, this is such a paramount giant story. Did Donald J. Trump, United States President, order the assassination of the lead nuclear physicist in Iran? Now, you think about this. The United States is still assassinating people. Now, we go back, I go back to this madness when this all freaking started in 79. What a year. Increase in nominal wages from 1945 to 1979. What a year. I was an Orioles fan. Them cigarette-smoking pirates. Come back. Here's my Willie Stargell shirt right here. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Come on, Willie. Now, that was a player. Kiki Garcia was going to win the MVP. Who's that? Oh, it matters. Iran-Contra, right here through Ogden, Utah. Oh, yeah, the Brownings arm freaking crime family. Oh, yeah, they're still here. So, let's have some coffee. Let's have a cup of coffee with Gaddafi. Which I did. This is a great story. When Fukushima was going down, I was like, right before I was experimenting with some poetry, some art, some culture, with a YouTube site, the art of communication, figurative speech versus literary speech. Bernard DeVoto, Famke Brody, Olson, Kerwick, Ginsburg. So I says I'm going to go have a cup of coffee with Gaddafi when that phony peace activist, Obama, murdered him. We're still taking out leaders. So, in Idaho, of all places, getting down with Ezra Pound in the breeding grounds, doing my salmon work, protesting at INL from hell. I'm in Idaho with Lisa. She was in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. I got 7 of them on my mind. I think they all want to own me. One wanted to physically stone me. Sure seems like none of them want to be a friend of mine. So we're there, and she's great, by the way. A lot of great activists have come and gone. Sure miss Lori in San Diego. God, what a great activist. Sure miss Kylie in Australia. What a great activist. I won't stop there. Sure miss Heather in the Bay Area. I won't stop there. The City of Lights, behind the blue door in La Jolla. Peter. She's at, I need Wi-Fi to upload these videos. Stop in the Starbucks. Were we in Twin Falls? Yeah. Not to be confused with Idaho Falls. We're in Twin Falls. And she says, she's up there talking to this young woman. Conversation. Then all of a sudden this young girl rips her apron off, whatever. I'm off. She says, I'm taking work off. I want to sit and talk to this guy. It's Kevin Blanche. You cannot make this up. She says, you know who I am? My last name's Gaddafi. I'm Gaddafi's niece. What? Did you grow up in Egypt? Yeah. Born and raised. They relocated our family. The CIA relocated us. What? In Idaho? Idaho National Lab. Yeah. This circle in Iran in 1979. God, what a Super Bowl that was, huh? I was rooting for them Cowboys. I love Tom Landry. I hate the Cowboys post Tom Landry. What a genius, what a mind. The Combine. Ties into Trump. Who do you think drafted Herschel Walker in the 18th round and made the greatest trade in history? That was orchestrated by Tom Landry. Doing the dirty work, laying the foundation, gets no credit. Who invented the Combine? Earl Weaver smoking them cigarettes. Couldn't beat Willie Stargell. That was twice. Roberto Clemente, number 21. So we sit down and I really had a cup of coffee with Gaddafi. So I'm protesting at Livermore 7 years ago right now. University of San Francisco. The poet laureate. That's her dog with the little sign on it that says Fukushima kills dogs at Livermore. Living in Berkeley, California. That video that's on Berkeley when I got kicked off the campus, that's her husband, another professor, ex-professor at Berkeley. Cal Kerwick. She says, Kevin Blanche, I had to show up for your protest. She says, I make my students watch your videos. I teach literature. University of San Francisco. Publish. She says, you know why? You get what literature students have lost. What literature is lost. You have it. She says, you probably don't even know. I says, I bet I do. She says, okay, you get one guess. The first two don't count. I says, intimacy. She says, oh my God, how did you know? I says, I was raised by the likes of Fawn McKay Brody. I was raised on Ezra Pound and Ginsberg. Ode to plutonium, ode to FUKTONIUM. Oh, I know. Don't eat, sleep, drink it. I am it. I live it. You have to have the path. The literature, the dog shakes the freaking tree. The tree shakes the dog. He's got no tail. He can't tell the tale, as I live to tell. The secret, you have to do the path, and the path has to be ugly, and it has to be hard. I didn't pick it. I was not born with these scars across my face. It took years living in this Fawn McKay, Bernard DeVoto, freaking Ogden, Utah, violent fucking place. You don't know. The Great Junction City. My friend freaking got his legs run over on the railroad tracks in a fiery crash on the S-curves in the I-80. In the bone marrow transplant at LDS State with a central line hanging out of my jugular vein. I'll show you a fucking path. DOE, Department of United States Energy, hires PR firms to attack me while I'm in an acute, in critical condition, fighting for my life with my chest split open. Rip me open, pour me out. The Secretary of State was in Israel. It's unheard of, right? It's unheard of. He was just there. We'll never be royals. I ain't into your kind of fucking drug. I'm not into your kind of addiction, fucking lust for greed, lust for worship the golden calf, worship your American manufactured Jesus. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. Crave a different kind of love. You said you're going to put me on the shelf. Well, I got some news for you. I left a long time ago. The train. I had a dream. My grandmother on the Junction City platform in Ogden, Utah. I had a dream. Something rotten in the New Denmark. They picked her up. She got off the train. She held my hand. From northern Denmark. From Vienna, Austria. From Florence, Italy. She had a dream. I had a dream. Trump ordered this execution of the lead nuclear physicist, The tree going out to I-80. Huh, who's that? Not Mormon, Morin. The Iranian Swedish artist. There's one falling off. People don't even understand that. They can't get the symbolism. They can't get the art. They can't get the poetry. They can't get published YouTube. They don't understand. This is outrageous. It's disgusting. Where's Ezra Pound when you need him? Getting down with Ezra Pound in the breeding ground. Oh, I'm a Ginsburg guy. I always quote Ginsburg. Ezra Pound was anti-Semitic. No, he wasn't. He was the Alex Jones of our time. He says he had to pay the bills. He was in Italy. They put him in the hot lights. They couldn't convict him, so they put him in the insane asylum. Let's see, self-taught. How many languages? How many Nobel laureates, Nobel prizes has he created? Ginsburg. Ginsburg says it like this. Oh, no, you're wrong about him. He did it for the money, just like Alex Jones did. Alex Jones, how come you won't have Kevin Blanch, the anti-nuclear activist, on your thing? Twice, two separate, mutually exclusive for each other. He's an activist. Oh boy, am I. The poetry, the greatest activists in history. Oh, they be artists. That's Pablo Picasso. Ezra Pound versus Picasso. That's the greatest activist of them all. Talk about pain, lonely. For death, it is near me, my lonely life, hiding in the bunker underneath the church. The greatest artist in history. Michelangelo. On chemo, on Balco, sculpt this, chisel this. Shoot to say, Kevin Blanch, I'm in love with you for one reason. One reason. You have arms like a Michelangelo sculpture. Chemo took care of that. Getting down. This is beyond outrageous. It's disgusting. It makes me sick. How can you... I mean, Israel can have nuclear weapons. Saudi Arabia can have nuclear weapons. The family? Psst. Nuclear weapons are banned by the UN. The U.S. They're testing them in Idaho. Ezra Pound was born there. Yeah, so was I. Spawned there. I swam down I-15 to San Diego. No. Up the mighty Snake River. Into the Columbia. Actually, right into the Portneuf River. He drowned in 1984. He had a seizure and fell in, my uncle. Into the Portneuf, into the Snake. Oh, he got stopped by some dams? What did the fishies say when he swam upstream? Damn it, undamn it. They're dying at sea. The poetry. You and me from the sea, we. Ode to FUKTONIUM. FUKTONIUM fires, a country of liars. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you lie to me. I slept in the dead pines with the sun flukes in Japan. Oh, it always shines. 3 of them. Bringing star power here to Livermore, California. Kamala. They're all there. I sat in that bookstore late at night waiting for a train ride on Bart, with Bart, to the airport. I sat in city lights and read the great native genocide. I'm like, this guy's plagiarized me. All these guys plagiarized me. That's my book. Right here on YouTube. Sat there pretty well all night. Reading. I missed that flight from going nowhere. So you say you're going to put me on the shelf. The DOE, the Nuclear Crime Syndicate, the wannabes, the whores of hoes, the sprouters of sprung, the cleaners, the toilet washers, the lawnmowers, the fake stucco applicators. You exploit and you call yourselves a Christian. Not since there was a Catholic in the White House. Ban the open air test. Burgess Owens wins in southern Utah. When Ben McAdams freaking sponsors the bill to stop the open air testing. Degenerates. Sick. Sick. How did they do it? How did they possibly do it? One by jet stream, 2 by cable TV, 1 off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban, 1 off to Iraq to get a big old sack, 1 off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. How nice is they invented Daryl Boogeyman ISIS. He gets defeated in 49, District 49, panning for plutonium, panning for FUKTONIUM at San Onofre on the beach. He moves inland to San Diego, inland, hot county. Their brains are cooked. Duncan Hunter's rabbit, I'm going to change my name to. Oh yeah, they elected. Do you know about Duncan Hunter's rabbit? Hmm. Hmm. Off to prison, huh? The rabbit? No, he's in PB in a little apartment. My friend has him. Duncan Hunter's rabbit's alive and well. He's in PB. I slept on his couch. I'll soon be there because I'm a retreaded beatnik. Oh no, I'm a recycled beatnik. Oh yeah. I'll tell you this great story. This is important. I'm at PB. You know, Kurt Vonnegut, upstate New York. Isn't he one of those Indiana boys on those Indiana nights like Pence on the Fence? Fuck your fence. Pence. Hence. He's in Ithaca, New York. He says, my dad was a professor there. I knew all those other beatniks. Yeah, I says, they go from PB to there. He says, you told me not to go into the water at Tourmaline Canyon. You told me not to get in. I laughed at you. You know, I came there. I knew. Vonnegut. You ever wake up one morning and realize that those douchebags that ran your high school ran for president at Weber High, at Mission Bay High School? Go Buccaneers. Go La Jolla Vikings. PB Pointers. No, I'm a chieftain. Fast times at Ridgemont High on